friends, it's Stoof here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do some plein air painting of this scene right here. I was going to do some painting on the beach, but it's very windy, as you'll see in the video. So we're just going to do a little plein air painting right here of this scene from our balcony. And I'm working on this 9x12 canvas. I'm in shadow and my subject matter is in sunlight, so that is going to kind of adjust. Like, things are going to look a little bit different on the painting than they're looking in real life on camera. But when I take this painting into the sunlight, hopefully that'll make more sense. For my colors today, I'm using oil paints, and we're going to have the colors magenta, Indian red, cobalt blue, titanium white, phthalo blue, sap green, brown madder, yellow ochre, Naples orange, and this is just a cadmium yellow in the middle range. For brushes today, I have a few different angle brushes, flat brushes, and a liner brush. And I'm only going to give myself 40 minutes to work on this. We'll see how we do. Alright, I'm just going to start the painting out with this little guy. And I have my little range view piece. I can set it to 9x12. Right there. And then I just hold this up, and that'll give me my view. Do this, and that's how I tell where everything's going to lay out in the painting. Okay, so I got the concept sketched out. The next step is for me to start painting in the colors. I'll start with things in the background and work my way up to the foreground in the painting. So blue with Naples orange and white. Alright, for the ocean colors, I'm mixing some brown madder, phthalo blue, a little bit of magenta, okay. Mixing in a little more green as I'm getting closer to the shore. Do a little bit more phthalo blue in here. And I'm going to take some more of that sky blue, color with some cobalt. Put a little bit of that. Some magenta. More magenta and ochre towards the getting closer to the foreground. Now I'm going to work on the sandy part here. And take some Naples orange and white. A little bit of yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to work on the dunes using yellow and green. All right, so it was very windy outside. I moved inside. I have one chair done so I can see what the lighting is like, and I'll just repeat that on all the other chairs. So it was so windy outside that my pochade box actually got knocked over from the wind, which has never happened before. There were some gusts really coming in, so I ended up moving the easel inside where I still had a view looking out at the chairs through the window. But I basically was repeating the same steps that I did on that first chair for the other 3 chairs. The lighting was pretty much the same for all 4 chairs. Sunlight was giving me some highlights on those flat planes. So the very top of the chair, those 3 horizontal bars on the back support of the chair, and on the vertical legs extending out the back of the chair. All of those are in highlight. I had like a middle tone blue for the vertical parts of the chair that your back rests on. And then we had deeper shadows on the lower section where the front of the chair would have been. You can see through the cracks of the back support pieces. So those are in shadow, and then the bottom support legs of the chair are also all in shadow, and the ones down there are more muted. We also have more shadows at the base under the chairs on the deck. Those shadows have more purple in them. I tried to make things a bit more vivid than what I was seeing in real life, just to give this painting a little bit more fun and color. And then finally, to finish the painting, I took the liner brush and I touched up some areas. I touched up all the grasses and the dunes behind the chairs, added some little brush strokes and highlights there, and then adjusted some highlights and features in the foreground area as well. And that is my completed painting. I didn't truly complete the entire painting outside, but it was still in plein air as I was looking directly at my subject and painting it, not working from any reference photos or anything like that. So overall, I spent closer to 45 minutes working on this, but I'm pretty happy with the result. Looking directly at the chairs from that same viewpoint angle, then looking at the painting, I think I made the back support part of the chair just a hair too long, but other than that, I think the proportions were pretty spot on, and I'm happy with this piece. I have a link for prints of this painting available in the description under this video, and this original painting, if it's still available, is on artfinder.com. I have a link for that in the description under this video as well. Alright guys, have a wonderful day and happy painting!